is Heba. I'm 22 years old, and in this video I'm going to share my experience trying out tampons for the first time. If that is something that you are interested in, then please keep on watching. Tampons are cylindrical plugs of cotton that look like this, that you can insert into the vagina to collect menstrual blood. This, like menstrual cups, can eliminate the use of sanitary pads if that is something you are uncomfortable using. I've only got to know about tampons when I halfway through, when college started, when I got my phone and unlimited internet access. I only knew about using pads till then, and I guess everybody around me didn't know much about tampons as well. When I use pads, I get contact dermatitis very often, probably because of the plastic that they use, or maybe the added fragrance that they. I used to dread getting my periods because of the irritation that I would have to go through if I get my period. I would just heal from one irritation only to get irritated again the next month, which was kind of annoying. I thought I would try menstrual cups because now everyone is trying it out, and I tried it and it will not go in. It was pretty stressful that it wasn't going in, and then I remembered that it could be some kind of vaginismus, which is like a spasm which comes from anxiety or stress or tension. The size of the menstrual cup intimidated me, to be honest, and I thought I'd start with something small like a tampon and then work my way up to using a menstrual cup, because that is my ultimate goal. I want to use something that is a lot less wasteful. And I decided to vlog my experience. A disclaimer: I am not a doctor, I am not or a licensed healthcare professional yet. I am just a student, and I am sharing my experience in a way a friend would share with another friend, and not as medical advice. If you are having problems and if you think you're having the before said conditions like vaginismus or some kind of irritation, please talk to your OBGYN and figure it out. This is not medical advice. This is just me sharing my experience. I'm gonna insert some clips of the tampon and how to use it. So this is the tampons that I used. These are the Tampax Pearl Super Leak Guard tampons. They come in a box like this, and each box is 18 tampons. The box also comes with a leaflet that carries instructions on how to put it and how to take it out, as well as info/warning about toxic shock syndrome. Each tampon comes individually wrapped like this, and it's kind of sleek and slender and easy to carry, and you can open it by pulling apart the flappy wingy things and you can get the tampon. Here's what it looks like out of the packaging. The cotton tampon is surrounded by an outer plastic tube applicator and a plunger on its other end, and has a little bit of string coming out through the plunger. Here's a very poor demonstration on how to use a tampon using my fingers. So you can insert your tampon at a comfortable angle like this until that little neck part is touching the vagina, and you can push the plunger inwards and it will place the cotton plug inside. Here's a better visual of that, and I'll show it to you again. So you push the plunger and it will place the cotton tampon inside like this, and you can pull the applicator out without pulling the string, and the tampon is secure. And how to remove your tampons? Just gently, slowly pull it out. It might hurt, but be careful, and you're good to go. The cotton tampon should not be flushed down the toilet. It is biodegradable, and you can wrap it securely with a paper or like tampon disposable bags that's available now, and throw it accordingly. And the plastic applicator should be washed properly before you discard it in the recycle bin. The one I bought is from Tampax. I think it's gonna come out inverted because I'm using the front camera, but anyway, it's the Tampax Pearl. It's the super one, which is like the medium range of absorbency. It's got an applicator with it. It's an internationally recognized brand. I got it from Nykaa for rupees 430. There are other applicator tampons there, but I saw some reviews that say that the applicator broke. So I was kind of nervous, and this was the best applicator one, and I decided to get this one. And I decided to try the applicator ones from the non-applicator ones because I heard somewhere that they were helpful for beginners. So now I'm going to share my experience trying. I did not vlog on day one because I only decided that I'm gonna do it on day two. Day one was a confusing day, and but I have notes. I made a lot of notes, so I am prepared. First of all, I washed my hands, and then I wetted the surface of the applicator here so that it goes in a bit smooth. I've heard some people use lubricant, but I didn't have that with me, and I just used water. So I squatted down. I found my vagina. God. I found the orifice, and I inserted it in an angle where it is going toward. It goes towards the lower back, and it went in. It went in really comfortably, and I pushed the plunger, and it was in. Pulled it out, and it was so shocking to me that you can almost not feel that it's in there. You can feel some things in there, but it's so close to not feeling anything. And maybe that is why sometimes people forget that they have a tampon in there and get toxic shock syndrome, which I get it. But yeah, and the string was hanging down. I didn't tuck it anywhere. I just let it hang down. I didn't find it irritating or uncomfortable. And yeah, I went about my day. It felt really comfortable. I had no issue when I was sitting or walking. I did hits, cloating hits, and nothing happened. And I removed it after 4 hours. Pulling it out was a little bit painful because it was dry and not fully soaked. So I would suggest waiting a bit longer so that it is full, but not more than 8 hours, or relaxing, because if you're anxious, the muscles tighten and it's even more harder to pull it out. Or just take a warm bath and then try it. It'll come out a little bit more easier. That was day one. I didn't find any issues, and my flow was pretty light, so there was no leakage. And at night they say that we've got to insert the tampon just before we go to bed, because you cannot leave a tampon in for more than 8 hours because it's a huge risk for getting toxic shock syndrome. I did exactly as the instruction said. Day 2, you can watch the footage. On day 2 I was a bit not a bit. I was really tired because I had back-to-back classes and I was feeling kind of brain fried, so excuse that, and keep watching. Hi. So today is day 2 and it's a day that's a bit heavy for me. I woke up, found that it had leaked, and I could feel something going down. I was like, oh no, and I rushed and pulled it out and I put a new one, and 3 hours later I leaked again, so I've put another one. Hopefully after 3 hours I have to change. That's day 2. If I notice anything out of the blue, I'll let you know. Then this happened. Hey guys, so here's an update. It's evening. I had a long class and I got up and I felt like I was leaking, and I am leaking. So I think my flow is too heavy, or the tampons that I have are not enough to hold up for 3 hours or something. It kind of hurts. Like, it's not like painful, and I feel like I didn't put it right this time. So I'm just gonna use a pad for the rest of the day and like see what's going on, you know. And if my flow is like reduced, maybe I'll use the tampons again. On day 3, I kept going with a pad because I was having flow and I was kind of confused about day 2. So I just wanted to make sure nothing is wrong, you know. On day 4, I got back to using tampons, and it was a lot more comfortable on day 4. Hey guys, it's the end of day 4. I couldn't film much during the day, but anyway, here's today's update. I retried the tampons again, and this time it didn't leak that much because I got the hang of it. Also, about my family's reaction, I don't think my brother or my dad are bothered. I told my mom that I did try tampons on day 1, and she was actually really supportive. She was really curious, how do you put it, how does it work, and how do you take it out, how do you dispose of it. She was actually really curious and supportive, and I am so lucky to have that kind of an environment, because I know some of my friends who want to try this but their families are not letting them try, probably because of the stigma and fear and all that. Day 5 was also pretty comfortable. My flow was a lot lighter and I did not leak, and it was pretty comfortable. I tried to work out and nothing happened. It was pretty intact. Another interesting fact, when you cough or when you're trying to poop, you can kind of feel the tampon in there, and you might think, oh no, is it gonna come out too? But no, it stays intact. And for those who are wondering, nothing happened to the string while I pooped. If the string is like too long or somewhere in that area, it can get dirty. Mine didn't, and sometimes the string will also get dirty if you're peeing. If that is something that bothers you, I've heard that you can tuck the string and it's gonna stay there. So it is day 5. Actually, it's the end of day 5, and today was pretty normal. There was nothing much going on. The flow is getting pretty scanty, so I guess my cycle is going to be over by tomorrow. Day 6 was the last day of my menstrual period, and after that I didn't have any bleeding. Day 6 was very light. It was scanty almost, and I only used a tampon till half day, and towards the evening I thought if there's anything that's left to come, I'll just catch it with the pad or small, and I just did it, and there was nothing. That was it. It was over. Hey guys, it's day 6. It's actually pretty late. And my parents are sleeping, so I just don't want to disturb them. That's why I am quiet. But today was pretty fine. It was pretty light today, and I didn't have much to collect. Towards the end of the day, I just used a pad because I didn't want to waste tampons, and by tomorrow I'll be done. So as you watch this video, you will notice that my hair is getting frizzier and frizzier. That's because of the humidity. I live in South Kerala and I just ironed this like 5 minutes ago. So that's not the topic of the video. So what is my verdict? I enjoyed using tampons. I think they changed my life, honestly. I had no irritation or no dermatitis or anything for the first time in my life. It was a pretty liberating experience, you know. I got over the fear of inserting stuff, which I understand is something that a lot of people have. So I guess we just have to get over it and just do it if we want to do it. Now about hymens, there's a myth that, I don't know, you can only insert a cup or a tampon only if your hymen is broken, but no, that's not true. You can insert cups or tampons with your hymen intact. Hymen is just a small piece of tissue. Whether it's there or not does not really determine whether you're a virgin. There are different types of hymens, and if you think your hymen is in the way of putting a tampon or a cup, you can always talk to your OBG about it and she can help you. If you're asking if the hymen tears while we put it in, it can or it cannot. It depends. Some people have had theirs torn, some people have had theirs intact. It just depends on your body, and it's totally okay. And that was my experience. And I want to try the non-applicated tampons the next time, or maybe a menstrual cup if I'm okay with it, because I'm a bit more confident about using things now after I tried this. If you're someone who is anxious about inserting a cup, or intimidated by the size of it, or you're having a hard time inserting it, then you can start small with the tampon and then work your way up. Nobody is forcing you to use a menstrual cup, because it just depends on what your body can take. And if your body is not ready, we just let her be and then start slow, take it easy, and reach our ultimate goal of using a cup comfortably, because that's what matters in the end, without us getting hurt. Also, this video is not sponsored at all. I bought this with my own money. Tampax has no idea who I am. I wish this was sponsored, but this is my first YouTube video. I'm really sorry for the poor quality of everything, because I'm just using my phone. And thank you so much for watching. This is my first YouTube video. I was kind of nervous filming it. I tried to film this before and the audio was really bad, so I had to film it again. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share. You can always leave comments telling me if there's anything I can improve, or you can share your experience with tampons or menstrual cups, because these can help other people. And please stay tuned for my next video. Until then, bye. Also, a quick note, if you want to know more about vaginismus, I can link a Refinery 29 article that helped me a lot, so it's in the description below. If you want to know more about it, you can go check that out.